Hi guys, welcome back to Lennox Mini channel. If you have not subscribed, let's go, let's go. It says using a calculator, otherwise evaluate each of the following, giving your answer to two decimal places. So we have 73.18 minus 5.23 multiplied by 9.34. Now they did say you can use a calculator. So if you're gonna use a calculator, how would you approach this? To let the calculator work it out for you nicely. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to my channel. You are appreciated. So we need to appreciate you all. And again, guys, I'm encouraging you guys to try the question before I do the solution. All right. I'm gonna time you guys, so you have to push yourselves, guys. That's the only way you're gonna improve. What's the answer? Type in the answer for me now. Some persons are waiting until exam. Now is the time to work. Now is the time to make mistake. Now is the time to join my marathon. It's much cheaper to pay for the marathon than to resit maths. All right. And it's time consuming to resit. So see the number there, 5492161. This is a man who have a history of students getting grade ones. Not just in Jamaica, but Trinidad, St. Lucia. I work with people from everywhere, all right? All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. It says using a calculator, otherwise evaluate each of the following, giving your answer to two decimal places. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just bracket off this and work out this part first, all right? So if you have a calculator, you can put it in bracket and just put 73.18 in bracket, close the bracket, minus 5.1, put 5.123 in bracket again, and then times 3.9.34. But let us work this step by step. So according to the Bundas rule, we have to multiply first. So we're going to multiply 5.23 times 9.34, which gives us 48. And we're going to write out all of it because remember, I'm going to change this to black. I love black, guys. I love black. So, you know, go already. I'm going to change this to black after this one. All right. And then we have 73.18. So let's go. So we have 73.18 minus 48.8482 is equal to 24.3319. Now they did say to two decimal places. That means two numbers must come after the decimal point. So we have 2 to 4. We go to the third one, which is 1. 1 is less than 5, so we can drop it. And that would be your answer. Let's go to black now. Because you know my favorite color that. Even though my teacher say I'm not color. And I can see it, it's a color to me. So it's 24.3. And guys, it's only worth 1 mark. But this one now, work out this one, another 1 mark. You have 1 minute to do this. Let's go. 3.1 square divided by 6.17 plus 1.12. All right, so 3.1 square means you're gonna multiply 3.1 by 3.1. Everyone should be finished by now, guys. Come on. It's just 1 mark. You don't want to spend a hour on something that costs values only 1 mark. So we have to do the square part first, then divide, because divide, you have to divide before you add. So I use my calculator, because you know already, you go already, guys. 3.1 times 3.1 works out to 9.61. And then I'm gonna divide by 6.17. What's the answer that you guys got? I want you guys to type in the answer before. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Exam me prepare you for you. Show some love. Show some love, man. All right, so you have 9.61. So now we're gonna divide that by 6.17, which my calculator gave me to be, I think the calculator around. Well, 9 point, it's giving me 0 point something. That's impossible. 6 can go in it at least one times. Yeah. So them people, man. So we have 1.55. I'm just writing total for your purpose. 7, 5, 3, 6, 4, 7, and then we add the 1.12. I'm just gonna round it to 2 decimal place, even though they never said that. Plus 1.12. My calculator give me 2.677. It gave me 1 mark, guys. It can. So I'm gonna round it off to 2 so that the final answer would be 2.67. I'm gonna stick with the 2 decimal places. So show them so you know what you're doing. 2 decimal places. And you get another mark. So far we have only gotten 2 marks. Everybody got the 2 marks so far? Be honest, guys. Let's go. See, nobody if you call, you know. I don't know already how thing go. All right. Jenny work at Sammy's restaurant and is paid according to the rates in the following table. Jenny weekly wage agreement. So the basic wage is $600. The basic wage means you're gonna get that regardless of whatever. All right. So that's like a flat rate. You must get a 600. You guarantee once you go to work, you guarantee 6 bills. US at home. Plus 0.9 for each customer served. Plus 0.9. All right. So for every customer you serve, you're gonna get 90 cents. Not you, know, Jenny. All right. So we have that. Let us go into it. All right. So we have the rate. In a week, when Jenny served N customers, her weekly wage, so this is the wage in dollars, is given by the formula. So the wage is equal to 600, which is the flat rate, plus 0.9 times the number of customers served. Determine Jenny weekly wage if she served 230 customers. So as I was saying earlier, I'm just gonna put double for wage. I'm not gonna put no J, all right? So what it is $600 guarantee. So you get that. I will populate your fee. Wash also. All right, so now N represent the number of number of customers, right? So you're gonna times 0.9 times the 230, because for every customer you serve, you'll get 90 cents. So if you serve 1 customer, 90 cents you get for the week, in addition to the $600. All right, so let's multiply first. We know the bonus rule already. All right, so remember this is a fixed amount where you'll get plus addition. All right, so the 90 cents is like commission, just another way of saying commission. All right, so you get a 90-cent commission. So you times that by 230, so you get an additional 207, right? So you get an additional 207. So if you serve 230 customers, you get what? 807. Yeah. All right. So go on, Jenny. Go on, Jenny. So if you serve 230, you would have gotten $807. Like up the video now, guys, man. Some can get $800 there too. What I deal with? In a good week, Jenny wages $1,000 or more. What is the least number of customers that Jenny can serve in order to have a good week? All right, let's just check out how Jenny can make $1,000. How many customers? Because remember, the $600 is fixed. So that now got change. It's a $600 plus the number of customers you serve. So let's see. We need the formula back. The formula was W equal 600 plus 0.9 n. Now we want to find the number of customers that she needs to serve. So what we do know what the wage. So I'm gonna rewrite it to make it more comfortable for me. I'm gonna put the wage at the end because we know the wage to be $1,000 at least. So it can be greater. So now we can solve for him. Did you guys do that? Come on, guys, let's go, let's go. So we're gonna subtract because we're gonna take the inverse of 600. So we're gonna subtract 600 from that. So we're gonna have 0.9n. Big up to the people who reach out to me and say them love my video and them want to be a part of my class. Oh, you guys wait so late though. Come on, guys, you have to do better than that, man. All you may have classes now, guys. Let's go. Martin, go on now, Tino. You need to sign up. All right, and then now we solve for n, so we divide. Take the opposite of multiplying, so we divide by 0.9. Punch up in your calculator now, guys. 400 divided by 0.9. And that will give you the number of students. Why we keep saying students? There aren't too much students at the time. So let's go. So it's 400 divided by 0.9. My calculator give me 444.444. What is the madness is that? 44. Somebody buy that in a cash pot now. Oh, something wrong with this, guys, because guess what? A people, you can't have 4.44.44 people. So, let me just do a rough check in my calculator. If I should round up, no, but it don't reach 1,000. I think it will be 445. I don't have to work it out. Because guess what? We can't have find 4 people, so it have to be that. And you get 2 marks for that. All right. Tell me what you guys get for the answer. Let's go. Let's go. Hit the like button, guys. You don't know anything, go. All right. So 3 says at the same restaurant, Shanna. You go for yourself, Shanna. Shanna from property. We go for yourself. All right. So at the same time, Shanna is paid a weekly wage of 270 plus $1.5 for each customer served. If WS is Shanna weekly wage in dollars, write a formula for calculating Shanna weekly wage when she serves M customer. Do that to me now, guys. 30 seconds. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's just an expression you're writing. Check the clock. We have 25 seconds left. Let's go, let's go. Five more seconds, guys. All right, so that was very easy. So it says the weekly wage, so that's WS. Himself use that. Since as himself use that, 270. All right, 0 0 there minutes. So 270 plus 1.5. And they say which letter to represent the number of customers served? M. So this would be that. This can work more than 1 mark, guys. Have to be 1 mark. Yeah. Have to be 1 mark. All right, let's go. In a certain week, Jenny and Shanna received the same wage for serving the number of customers. How many customers did each serve? So they need to make the same amount. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna equate it and see how it goes. So both of them get the same money. This guy got a headache. Let me see how much marks this worth. 3 marks. All right. All right. So this is the approach I'm gonna take. I'm gonna use what I know. So I'm gonna equivalent both of them salary. So let me see now. It will be 600. The first one was 600 plus what was it? 0 0.9, 0 0.5 n. I'm just gonna use n just to represent both of them. And the next one was, what was it again? I forgot this about. Go on, guys. Need to see what was Jenny one. Oh, 270 plus 1.5. So I'm gonna change the m to n because it does, you know what? So 270 plus $1.50 n, because them say both of them salary equal, and this is always we calculate. So I'm gonna change the m to n and then solve for n. All right, so 600. Subtract this from the side here because I want to get n by itself. And then now I would have 1.5. I'm gonna subtract this. So that will be 0 0.9 n. All right, let me work out this. Boom, 0, 7 from that leave 3. All right, so this work out to 330. And this now 0.1, 0 0.6 n. So this should give me the number of customers each person serve. Since I said the salary equal, we just equate both equations. Let me use the calculator now, guys. What are they? So it's 0 0.6, 0 0.30. All right, so 330, 0 0.6. All right, so n should be equal to 550. So the number of customers that each person serve are 550. Let us check it out just to make sure 100%. All right, boom. How much this now? Let's see how much money they would have earned and see if it work out. So 600 plus 0 0.9 times 550, because that's what we say we get, right? Do that in a calculator. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm just gonna put it in my calculator. 600 plus bracket 0 0.9 times 550. Close bracket 1095. So this is how we're gonna earn 1095. That's all for the first person. All right, for Shanna now, Shanna, that was 270. Let's see, it's 270 plus what was Shanna rate? 1.5 times 550. Let's punch that and see if it gives us the same total. 270 plus bracket. Why I put the bracket, guys? Because at the end of the day, you want to work out the multiplication part first. Calculators are not smart like humans. Yeah, this work out to the same thing. So if they had asked how much they could have earned together, this would have been one of the possible answer. So if they serve 550 customers, then both would get the same salary. All right, so they serve 550. So n will equal to 550. How many persons got that? Please take care of something else. Them say factorize completely each of the following expression. You see what them do? Yo, some people are really wicked, you know. You know, when the students, this are gonna mess up just because them put it negative, right? So anyway, guys, let's go. Work it out and let me know what you guys get. Type it in comment section, guys. Let's go. 1 more minute. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. So they're just trying to be smart. But all you have to do is just do the same thing what you know, all right? So all it is, just put this at the front. It's going to be positive at all times, right? And then one of this is going to be positive. So the square root of that would be 2h. And then no. What the one gone? What the one gone? 1 negative. So that's it. They're just trying to be smart. All right. So that would be 1 plus 2h and then times 1 minus 2h. Let's move on, guys. So now if you hold on the back, let's go. All right, so same factorization. We have pq minus q squared minus 3p plus 3q. How do you guys approach this? Let's go. 2 minutes to do this, guys. Let's go. Let's go. One more minute. Let's go. Factorization means you look for something that is common. So go ahead. Which way you want to go? See how much marks that? 2 marks. Can you get these 2 marks? Let's go. Hit the like button if you're just joining. 30 more seconds, guys. Let's go. Let's go. You have to push yourself, you know. Rewrite it in the meantime. All right, so we have Q common here, Q common, and we have 3 common and 3. So I'm gonna go that way there. All right, so Q common. So I'm gonna take out Q and then I divide. So Q into PQ, that is, Q is gonna cancel that, leave P. Remember, when you multiply it, you're supposed to get about the same thing, right? And then Q into Q square, leave Q. To QQ. All right, so put our minus. What's common? As I said before, 3 is common. Negative 3 into negative 3, that's gonna leave P. And then positive into negative, leave negative. And that leave Q. So there we have, this is common to both. So we're gonna have P minus Q. And then for the last one, what's outside? So we have Q minus 3. And that would be our answer. And we get the 2 marks there again. So we're good, guys. We're good. All right, it says solve each of the following equations. Solve each. More than one today. Okay. Because I'm saying, what the hell? All right, so solve. So we have 3 over 2 y equal 12. So all we're gonna do now, we're gonna take the inverse of what's happening. So we times in by, we're dividing by 2, so we have got times by 2 over here. So just rewrite it in the next line for the visual persons. So we times by 2 if we get rid of the 2. So it's gonna be 12 multiplied by 2. So now we are left with 3y equal. I didn't give you guys time to do this. You guys must can do this before me. I'm going very slow as I possibly can. Some persons are saying I go a bit fast. I'm sorry, guys. And then now we have 3 times y, so the inverse would be divided by 3. So y now 12 times that would give you 24 over 3, which gives us 8. If you not trust your answer, guys, this is what you do. Put 3 over 2 multiplied by 8 and see what it works out to. 3 times 8, 24. And that works out to 12. That would be our answer. All right. Let's see if you guys can get this one also. So we have 2x squared plus 5x minus 3, and that is equal to 0. Let's see how much this mark is worth. How much marks? 2 marks. See, so you could give 3 marks for this, you know. We could keep it them so. Let's go, guys. Let's go. 3 minutes to do that. Type in your answer in the comment section. All right, guys, should be finished by now, right? So we have 2x squared plus 5x minus 3, and that is equal to 0. How do we approach that? So let's go. I think this should have worth 3 marks though. But you know, see secting already, guys. All right, let's go. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna factorize using the factor method. So we label it ABC. Everyone should be able to do this by now. I've done several videos on this. So we multiply A times C. Guys, that is why you guys should join the marathon, you know. So you guys can ask questions and stuff. So this will give us negative 6x squared, right? 236. So what is all the factors of 6? 1 times 6, 2 times 3. So on two numbers, when you multiply them, it gives us negative, or when you add them, it gives us positive. So that would be 6 minus 1, right? We can't use 2 and 3 because guess what? We need to get a negative and a positive 5. So if we can multiply two negative number and it give us negative, right? Angular positive times a negative. So this couldn't work out. So we can eliminate this. So it's gonna be 6 minus 1. So we have 6x squared plus 6x. When I like the video, by the way, guys, the people when I like the video, what we do now? What me do now? The reason I ask you guys to like the video, is so other people can, YouTube can recommend it to other youths. I only know anybody else on my channel. What I deal with, man? 100% likes, guys. What I deal with. All right, so now we take out the highest common factor. So that is the 2. X is common to both, so we take out the x also. Now we're gonna be divided. As I say, you can look for factorization on my channel. All right. But sure, 2x into that leave x, and then 2 into that leave 3. All right. Put our minus. What's common? You have x and 3. That means a 1 common, don't it? 1 is a universal number. It's common to everything, basically. So put the 1 when not common, 1 always common. Negative into negative, that gives us a plus, and then we have plus 3. So now we're gonna say x plus 3, because that is common to both, and then 2x minus 1. But don't forget, guys, that it is equal to 0. So we're gonna equate it to 0. I kind of skip out that in this line, I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional. I'm only human, all right? So we're gonna continue. Now we're gonna equate both of them to 0. So when, you can put the when x plus 3 equals 0, we're gonna subtract 3 from this side. So therefore, x is equal to negative 3. Who got that? And the next one now, when 2x minus 1 equals 0, what's the value of x? So first, we get rid of this minus 1 by adding 1 to both sides. So we get 1. So of class, guys, we so of class, so if we go left one. So you guys should just join the class and done. All right. I do this for persons who can't afford tutoring. But if you can afford tutoring, I'm giving away cheap discounts so you guys can be a part of a marathon. All right. So x is equal to a half. So there we have it. This is worth only 2 marks. He said, shame on you, man. Shame on you. Could have at least given 3 marks for this. All right. So they said the quantities F, M, U, and V and T are related according to the formula. Find the value of F when M is 3, U is minus 1, V is 2, and T is 1. Go ahead and do that, guys. This might be the last one, but you know, I'm gonna have another video. So you guys look out for that. And there are many more videos you can watch. So check that out, guys. I'm gonna go and prepare for my class. Seeds. All right. So what did you guys get for the answer? So guys, this is your substitution. This is what the PEP students do sometimes. All right. It's not hard. So what the value of M, we put it there, 3. What's the value of V? Minus, what V there? I'm not say V. What? Oh, V are 2. All right. And it's a 2 minus U. So that's minus 1. I know that can be tricky sometimes for some students. And then we divide by t, tier 1. So let's work the maths now. Work out the bracket first, according to what them says. So we have, this is gonna become plus 2 minus together is gonna give us plus. So 2 plus 1, 3, multiply, so that's 9. So it will be 9 over 1, 3 is 9. So the final answer is 9. I think that is worth 2 marks also. Let's see how many marks I give for that one. All right, it says make V the subject of the formula. Oh, same formula. What was it again? That can be tricky. So it's a F equal M bracket V. Let me write it. Why didn't I write it? Well, M bracket V minus U upon T. Let's go back up for sure. And we want to make V the subject. Yeah, so V minus U. Let's go V minus U. Yeah. All right, so them say make V now. So I want to get V. What was this? Oh, F. All right, so the first, I would get rid of this T first, because you know you want to get rid of the fraction, right? So I'm going to multiply both sides by T. So this is going to come FT, and this equal to M bracket V minus U. Now I want V, so I'm going to expand and see where it take me. Because we don't want to bracket in it. So we're going to have MV minus MU, because M times U, right? And that equal to FT. Now this have the minus U, MU. We don't want the U and the M, so we're going to add MU to this both sides. So what we do to one side, we do to both sides. So we're going to have FT. It's a plus MU, so that's a plus MU, and that equal to MV. All right. So now one get V by itself. This are times by M. So I just divide by M. Now make it complicated. So the final answer, I'm gonna try a different F, make it look stylish. FT plus MU over M. What did you guys get? And that is to make that the subject of the formula. Hit the like button now, guys. I don't have no free time, you know. I have to create time for the videos. Let's go. All right, see another change the formula here. The formula for the volume of a cylinder is given as V equal pi r square each. Make R the subject of the formula. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. All right. What did you guys get for the answer? Pick up everybody who joined my class. Pick up everybody who support my YouTube channel. Pick up everybody in the world. All right. So it says make R the subject. So R would represent the radius technically. So let's go. So if you are given the volume and the height, you can always find the radius, right? So let's go. So I want to get r by itself. Pi is being multiplied, also h. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be dividing by pi h, because if you do that, you get r squared by itself right away. All right, so we take the inverse of multiplication, and we know that what we do to one side, we do to the next side to balance the equation. So we are left with this v over pi h equal r squared. So we need to get, they didn't ask for r squared, they asked for r. So what's the inverse? Somebody type that in the comment section. What's the inverse of r squared? Let's go, guys, let's go. All right. So the inverse of r squared is the square root, right? I can try a number, so this is gonna leave r. So the final answer would be r, the square root of v over pi h. And that would be our final answer. So that's how we find the radius. All right, guys. How are you feeling about the exam? Few days away. All right, so it says, give me that x squared plus ax plus b is equal to x plus 2 bracket squared minus 3. Work out the values of a and b. So what they want us to do is to expand that bracket. That's my interpretation of it. And they said that a, I'm going to be the number here. So whatever we get, put a there, so, and b. So work out this x plus 2 minus 3. X plus 2 squared minus 3. So go ahead and do that, guys. Work out that and tell me what you guys get. I'm gonna give you guys 3 minutes. No, 2 guys, 2. I'm pushing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's why you got to go class, you know, guys, so somebody can push you and get the best out of you. Hit the like button in the meantime. What do you guys got? All right, so let's go. So what it is now, we're gonna expand. So we're gonna multiply x times all of this. This is something that you guys probably should know from doing in class. What's the answer? But I'm gonna show the steps. Then we use this 2 times all of this. All right, when we're done, subtract 3 from it. Simple as that. So we know say the Bundas rule say multiply first. Yo. So x times x, x squared, x times 2, 2x. So we're done with that, right? We're gonna, bracket means multiply, so we're gonna use 2 times x, which gives us 2x. And then 2 times 2, which gives us 4. Can't drop the minus 3 there, so because these are like terms. So we can't, yeah. So you have x squared, 2x plus 2x, that's 4x. And then 4 minus 3, that give you plus 1. So based on what they say this is A, right? So right here is A, and this is B. So therefore, A is equal to 4. This is y-intercept, right? Sometimes can be C. So let I represent it. And then B equal 1. Maths is a lot of work, guys. It takes a lot of energy to do this video, you know. You guys seem like you don't appreciate it because you're not liking the video. Like the video now, guys. Come on, like the video. What wrong if you like the video? All right, so given that f of x is equal to 4x minus 7 and g of x is equal to 3x plus 1, determine the values of g0 plus g5. 2 minutes to do that. No, 3. Let's go. 2, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Push yourself, guys. Push yourself. Straight A when you want. What did you guys get? Let's see how many marks it's worth. 2 marks. Only 2 marks. See, it's a good kid, you know. Why this? Oh, this worth 2 marks. Yo, and different sometimes. All right, so let's go. So we have G0. So we're gonna just substitute. Let's rewrite it first. G of x is equal to 3x plus 1 over 2 plus 3x plus 1. I think I make it look more complex than it actually is though. All right, so we could work out G0 for this. So it's gonna be 0 plus 1 over 2. And then we're gonna do the G5 right here. You know, some persons are visual, some I cater for one or two, you know. So I wanna know like the video. All right, so 5, we're gonna substitute 5, right? So it's gonna be 3 times 5. That's why I think this should have been 3 mark though. Because you have to do a lot of steps. So 0 plus 1, that is gonna give you a half plus 3, 5, 15 plus 1 divided by 2. So this work out to a half for the first part. This. All right, so we have 5 plus 1, that's 16 plus 16 divided by 2, which gives us 8. So this work out to 8.5. I think I make it look harder than it actually is though, because I show all the steps. All right, but yeah, nice function question. All right, this one's a FG5. What was, I forgot what up top because when I remember, you know. So yeah, 4x minus 7 and 3x plus 1. 3x plus 1. All right, so we're gonna write back. So f was 4x minus 7, just to have the visual in front of us. And g of x workout was 3x plus 1 over 2. You like button in the meantime now, guys. All right, so we asked find fg, so write back all of g. I know all people don't appreciate me more. Why? That me say to myself, you know, yo, still motivated, you know what I mean? Still motivated. And then F now, so that put the 4 outside, minus 7. Because remember, this is our X. I've done several channel thing on my channel for this. Once you see me start stutter, guys, I'm tired, you know. And then you have 4 times 3, that's 12, brain tired. And then 4 times 1, 4. So we just expand the top, right? Then we minus our 7. So I could just tidy it up now. So we have 12x. 4 minus that will give us minus 3 over 2. But they asked us to put 5 in there, so I could do that. So we have 12 times 5 minus 3 over 2. 12, 5 are 60, right? So 60 minus 3. Do the top first, then divide by 2, which gives us 57 over 2. Or we can say, how many groups of 2 we can get to 57, which is 2, remainder 1 here, so 2, 8, 16. So that's a 28 and a half. Or if you like decimal, 28.5. Hit the like button, man. I wanna deal with it. Now move some. All right, we have the F inverse of F. See now, I think they choose the easy one. So F was, here them choose if we asking for the easy inverse. Inverse just mean you're doing the opposite of what's happening. You can literally do it by inspection. Try it, guys. Let's go. What's the inverse of F? So let me just send you the code. Thanks so much for being a part of my class. Here's the code. Yeah, man, we start at 9 today. Thank you so much. All right, so back to reality, guys. I was a new parent, you know. So may I tell you how easy it is to sign up with me? Yeah, man, it's very easy. All right. So if inverse, so first you change the function to y. And what it is, we're gonna make interchange x for y and y for x. And we're gonna so where x is you put y, where y is you put x. And then the last thing now we're gonna solve for y, meaning we're gonna make y the subject of the formula. So this minus 7 here, we're gonna take the inverse, so that's plus 7. So this would be x plus 7, because anything you do to one side, you do to both sides. And then we divide both sides by 4. So that would be the inverse of f. I think them choose the easier one for you guys this year. So this was 2017 January. So as I said, guys, these are a mixture of some past years, because I realize that students, if you do awesome at the first part of it, if you do awesome at the first part of it, then you will automatically pass. So I'm focusing, while I'm doing circle theorem, vectors, matrices, trigonometry, I'm also focusing on the front part a lot. I don't know how you guys don't appreciate me, but you know, let's go, let's go. All right, it says P and Q are endpoints of a line segment. Determine the gradient of PQ. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna rewrite it my style. So we have 6, -1. Guys, remember you're encouraged to try the question, all right? The marathon will be tomorrow, so you guys just link up my number for those who want. So I'm gonna name this X1. It doesn't matter. As long as I have X1 and Y1 together, you're good. And then you have X2 and Y2 together. That's not hard. So the formula says is a change in Y. So that's Y2 minus Y1. Ensure you have it in the same order, guys. And X2 minus X1. So this is how we find the gradient. So we say X2, Y2 rather was 7. So that's 7 minus 1. Be careful with the signs. I'm gonna can mess up you guys. And then 2 minus 6. So we have 7. Both of them are going to become positive right here. So, and then this gives us -4. So we have a gradient of -2. And that is our answer. The coordinates of the midpoint of PQ. So it's going to be X1. I don't remember the coordinate though. X1 plus X2. Guys, the next video, I will do the next part to this, all right? And then Y1, I really have to go now. X1, that was X1 again. X1 was 6 and 2. So 6 and 2. Would work it here, so just work it here. So X1 plus X2 divided by 2. Because what it is the midpoint between the 2 points, and then Y1 plus Y2 all over 2. So X1 is 6 plus this, which is 2. Put our comma. Y1 is -1 plus 7. So this would give us 8 over 2. Negative plus that give us +6 over 2. So our point would be 4 and 3. All right. For those who want to be a part of my class, here's the opportunity. I'm gonna link you guys back with a continuation of another video. This is the next minute. I'm out. I'll see you guys in another video. I gotta have my class now, guys. All right. So later, big up everybody for watching. So I really appreciate you all.